The release of Season 4 of The Boys is getting closer, and everything is not as top secret as it may seem. The Season 3 finale left us wanting more, and The Boys cast is not going to disappoint. The next season was announced in June 2022, even before Season 3 hit the world, which shows the popularity of the show. The cast and the crew spared no time and returned to Canada, where the filming began in late August. The Boys are back, being more focused on the realization of their plan, taking down the Supes, but their chances are worse than in previous seasons. This time, Homelander isn't their only enemy, as Victoria Newman appeared on the scene. Victoria is running a campaign for vice president, and her door to political power was opened by the Deep, who drowned her opposition at Homelander's request. Newman, who is also known as Head Popper, is on her way to becoming the biggest trouble for the group and the most influential Supe in politics. But the Boys won't be left completely alone in this mess, as Anne, also known as Starlight, fled Vought and become a full-time member of the team. Season 4 will open up with a way for the Deep to worsen the lives of the Supes and the Boys alike. Chase Crawford was busy getting bulky to make that green costume look as good as possible, and he'll need all that strength to keep being one of the last members of the Seven besides A-Train and Black Noir. The Supe team doesn't have enough members, which means Homelander will have to busy himself with scouting for new Supes. The official Twitter of the show already introduced us to the new additions, Sister Sage and Firecracker, portrayed by Susan Hayward and Valerie Curry. But it is important to remember the genre of the show and always expect the worst. Eric Kripke hinted that the Supe newcomers are the best and the craziest characters that were ever written for the show. He also added, "You're gonna love them." And by love, I mean be absolutely horrified and a tiny bit nauseous. This statement wasn't very reassuring. Besides new Supes, the Boys will face another problem: the fact that Karl Urban's Billy Butcher has his days counted. His overdose on Compound V serum, which helped him to be battle-ready for fighting the Supes, will have fatal consequences. In the final moments of Season 3, we've seen Butcher admitted to the hospital because of complications over the overuse of the serum. According to the doctor, his life expectancy was significantly shortened. Butcher has about 12 to 18 months before his imminent passing. To mix things up, a deleted scene from Season 3 was released, and it includes a conversation between Huey and Butcher, right after Billy got the news from the doctor. Huey says there, "They said it will be a couple of months, a lot of migraines, but I'm mostly all good. We stopped taking the V just in time, I guess. Have they told you?" To which Butcher replies that both of them were lucky that the headaches were the only thing that they'll suffer and nothing worse. His decision to keep it secret might endanger the team, as his clocks are ticking and there's so much to be done before he'll be 6 feet under. He might become more reckless and dangerous in his pursuit of revenge on Homelander. But the team might be smarter than Butcher gives them credit for, and they'll learn the truth about Butcher's fate. They might come up with ideas or maybe even a cure for Billy's condition. Some fans also believe that he might take the permanent serum and turn into his worst enemy, a Supe. The creators of the show might put Billy on this moral quest, where Butcher will have to process all the hate that he's stocked away and reconsider his options. Anthony Starr is returning as well to once again become Homelander, who will be, in the next season, even more unhinged than ever. Unfortunately, this time he has his son Ryan on his side. In the last moment of the show, Ryan was introduced together with his powers to the world, and that promises us nothing good. Kripke said in the interview, "If allowed to raise Ryan, he will raise Ryan to be a second Homelander, which will have apocalyptic stakes. If he stays in that environment, he's on his way to becoming another Homelander." Here we can see the first big conflict brewing, a battle over Ryan between Butcher and Homelander. Not only Butcher has his eyes set on revenge because of Becca, but Billy feels a responsibility towards the son of his late wife. Unfortunately, Billy screwed up, and Ryan decided to try and live with his biological father, Homelander. If Butcher wants to prevent Ryan from becoming a vision of Homelander, he'll have to work on his behavior around the boy. What's more, having Ryan on his side would definitely be a benefit. The boy might be a weapon against Homelander. It'll be interesting to see Butcher's choices while waiting for his inevitable demise. What's more, Cameron Crevetti, who portrays Ryan, became a part of the regular cast, which might imply that he'll have more screen time. And more screen time goes hand in hand with more trouble. Jensen Ackles' return as Soulja Boy is still on the table, as he commented on Karl Urban's Instagram post that he's on the way. The last time we've seen him was when he was put away in a capsule. It'll be interesting to see him again, trying to make Homelander's life difficult, and Season 4 might give him that opportunity. Soulja Boy might be released from his sedate state by Victoria, who might need aid, and the result would be massive destruction and chaos. Queen Maeve got her desired happy ending and her storyline seems to be exhausted. However, there are ways for the show to bring the soup back, and Kripke already hinted that the show won't end before Maeve's return to the life of soups. Even though she lost her powers, her legacy can also continue through her secret son, Blarney, who appears in the comics. His appearance was teased in Season 3. In the comics, during the fight, Huey, powered by V24, destroys Blarney, and a hamster crawls out from Maeve's son's rectum, which is so on brand for the franchise that no one pauses to process this information. In Episode 4, we could see Jamie the hamster, whose ability is the power of flight, which is also Blarney's ability. Jamie managed to escape from his cage and does the most gruesome thing. Started to eat the face of the soldier, which might be foreshadowing his whole character arc. This season's finale suggested that we've seen Black Noir for the very last time. The soup was mauled by Homelander after he learned that Black Noir kept the identity of his father's secret, but nothing is ever certain with the boys, and it seems that Season 4 found a way to bring Black Noir back. The most characteristic feature of the soup is that he never reveals his face, which might turn into Homelander's advantage. He can replace the person under the suit without raising eyebrows. The showrunner made it clear that Black Noir, as we knew him, is gone. However, Nathan Mitchell, who portrays the suited version of the soup, stays on the show's paycheck. In Season 4, the character of Black Noir might be more like the character from the source material, a man who could be a non-identical clone of Homelander. This possible storyline would be a hard hit for Homelander, because if he can be cloned, he can be replaced. To add to this story, Homelander made the head of Vought International, Stan Edgar, his enemy after he got Stan fired. Meanwhile, one of the boys doesn't know what's coming his way. Jack Quaid's Huey is set to develop even more trauma. Jack already shared a selfie where he is covered in blood, which is nothing new for his character. This time he'll also face family drama. His father, portrayed by Simon Pegg, is, according to the rumors, supposed to have a bigger role in the show than before. But what's more interesting is that Rosemary DeWitt was cast as Huey's mother, who was absent from the show. Their reunion is inevitable, and we might finally learn more things about Huey's background. There is a behind-the-scenes photo of the small family where they enjoy a dinner. The drama will escalate because Huey will want an explanation for her disappearance from his life, and we, like Huey, are hungry for answers. The show is famous for its disgusting and horrifying scenes, which made more than one fan question their life choices, and Kripke promised to bring even more to the already full table. The show's VFX supervisor Stefan Fleet shares his opinion on one scene from the next season. "My eyes can't unsee what I just saw right now." That is quite a statement about the show, which included herogasm and many things that could be considered as an abomination, like that scene with the Ant-Man-like soup. According to Jesse T. Asher, the next season will be brutal as he has a photo of himself covered in blood. The only thing which is given with the show is that it will be shocking. But we'll have to wait for the deranged groups to return to Amazon Prime. The show will hit our screens in late 2023 to early 2024. The finale was filmed in March, at least according to the showrunner Eric Kripke, who posted a photo of Vaught's potted meat with a description. "Shot on set, the Season 4 finale. Everything a growing soup needs." That suggests that they are close to wrapping up the shooting, but it takes around 10 to 12 months from finishing the filming to appear on the streaming platform. And the good news is the creators of the show are confident that there will be at least one more season of the show. Meanwhile, the fans don't have to spill tears as Amazon has prepared a spin-off to The Boys, Gen V, which is coming somewhere this year. So what are your predictions for The Boys 4? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.